All right, people. Got my daddy jersey on today. May he rest in paradise on this good Sunday. You hear me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That part. So I got something to discuss today, people. This shit crazy. What an interesting time to be alive. That's first and foremost. First and foremost. See if I can get somebody in here and get this started, right? Get this started. Alright. I don't plan on being on here that long. Then it might run even longer, right? Come on, somebody, anybody. Help me, please. Help me, please. Come on up in here, man. So I can get this started. Hmm? Okay, one person in here. So, now, yesterday, I was talking about how Trump been flip-flopping. Trump flip-flop on them United States Steel people, U.S. Steel, the union people. He flip-flop on them, so they ain't too much liking him. Now, pro-Trump veterans erupt at Trump's new move. They are too, saying, "You deceived us." People that voted for Trump, I told you he was gonna flip flop. They always do. So that ain't what I really want to talk about though. But I thought I'd throw that out there because everybody's, well, certain people with certain type of jobs and stuff like that, they are noticing they thought they was voting for a better person, but in all actuality, guess what? They probably thinking I shouldn't even voted. You know what I'm saying? The veterans, he's playing them, allegedly, and he's playing them U.S. Steel union workers. All right, so what's up with that? Right? What's up with that? Now, did y'all hear about Tyler Perry Studios president is unalived in a plane crash? I thought he was the president, bitch. I'm just saying, he got a president of his company. I guess so, but anyway, he passed away in that plane crash. But that ain't what I want to talk about. So, do anybody on here know about Ivanka Trump? That's what I'm gonna start off with. Do anybody know anything about her? Do you know what they say about her? And not no gossip stuff. I ain't talking like about nothing like that. I'm saying, do anybody on here know anything about Ivanka Trump? How important she is? Do you know what they say about her? Anybody? Nobody? Nobody knows? That's strange. Well, hell, it ain't strange because I didn't know either till yesterday. till I was looking up some other stuff and then that came up. But Ivanka Trump, if y'all didn't know, is America's most powerful Jewish woman. She's the most powerful, not important, powerful, goddamn. That is, and we all know who Ivanka Trump is. That is Donald Trump's oldest daughter. Yeah, they really trying to say in the world. And I was like, how is that? And it's not like they saying that right now because he got reelected. They been saying this before he even got elected that first time. Strange. So I ran across something. Now, I ran across somebody's page that 6 years ago they had it on their page. So I don't know when this Simpson episode came out, and it portrayed that Ivanka Trump would be the president in 2028. That's all I'm saying. Then you know what? I started thinking again. And I said, could the you know what, could it be a woman instead of a man? Because you know how they flip-flop shit in our eyes, right before our eyes. And we could be thinking this whole time it would be a man. But could it be a woman? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Right? Could it be a woman, though? I guess we'll just all have to see about that. But, so Ivanka Trump, I'm keeping my eyes on her, as well as her daddy. So a lot of stuff has been going on, as we know this, But some of y'all ain't really paying attention because you think it is what? A game. And nothing's going to happen. So when I had looked up, like I said, could a woman be, the anti whatever, whatever. And I'm trying to find out what in the Bible, what it said. I got so much stuff I put down. And it was basically saying that I forgot the apostle, whoever said that, said they weren't talking about an individual. Basically saying it could be a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. But that was strange when I found out that she's supposed to be the damn, I can't even fucking find it. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, well I can't find it. My bad. I was trying to get the for real what it said. Jeez, come on, man. God dog. Well, anyway, it could be a man or a woman. That's what I got from it, right? So we gonna move on, man. We gonna move on because first I'm gonna get to. Let's get to this. My bad. I lost some people. Oh well, whatever. Bye bye. Now, if y'all didn't know that Assad is the president of Syria, right? And Assad begs the U.S. save me and I'll ditch Iran and Hezbollah. With rebels just miles from Damascus. Now, remind you, Damascus is in the Bible, and we gonna get to that, right? And the other day, what I say like Jordan, Damascus, and all these names. It's in the Revelation. It's in the Bible. Period of biblical wars. All right. So Revelation is revealing itself unprecedentedly right now. You see. So Assad begs the United States, save me and I'll ditch Iran and Hezbollah. With rebels just miles from Damascus, Assad is scrambling for survival, offering the United States a deal. And remind you, Assad is what? Syria's presidente. He's offering them a deal. He's willing to cut ties with Iran and Hezbollah in exchange for help. Right? He won't help. He won't help right now. But ain't that crazy when you... Well, anyway, he won't help. So the Syrian leaders fall back plan. Secure a chunk of territory or negotiate safe exile. But even Assad's Alawite base is fleeing, sensing the end. As one Alawite resident put, nobody is going to fight for Assad this time. Right? So Putin tells Assad, good luck, you're on your own. Right? He said, good luck, you're on your own. Rebels are closing in on Damascus, and Putin seems to ghosted his old pal Assad. Sources close to Kremlin says Russia doesn't have a plan to save him as Moscow's focus is stuck in Ukraine. And I have to go through all this to get to what the point is. But this just happened like yesterday, right? Focus is stuck in Ukraine. The focus and the firepower is stuck in Ukraine. So while Assad's regime collapses faster than a house of cards in a hurricane, Putin's silence speaks volumes. Iran isn't rushing to help either, with their support now limited to the extent necessary. They got their own wars going on. You see what I'm saying? Assad. So that shit came out of nowhere. That Damascus stuff. That came out of nowhere, bruh, in my eyes. But they been into it. But it's like what's happening right now. That came out of nowhere like overnight. You hear me? Now, with rebels taking city after city and Assad's allies abandoning him, the dictator's 24-year-old reign might be facing a swift, brutal finale. Biden-Harris administration expects expects Syrian President Assad's government to collapse within days. This is unprecedented. This shit crazy. So, the Russian Air Force starts evacuating its airbase in Syria, evacuating Russian soldiers and equipment. They don't want nothing to do with it, right? But they used to be cool. Can't trust nobody. That's what I'm saying. Now, Trump issues statement on Bashar's fall. Trump says, opposition fighters in Syria is an unprecedented move, have totally taken over numerous cities in a highly coordinated offensive, and are now on the outskirts of Damascus. Obviously, preparing to make a very big move toward taking out Assad. Syria is no friend of USA. So basically, Trump was saying Syria is no friend of USA. USA should stay out of it. Russia being forced to leave Syria could be good for Russia. Russia has lost 600,000 soldiers in Ukraine and is weakened, so Trump thinks. You think Russia weak? Oh, okay. Let them other people send people over there to help, and we gonna see. So leaders of the Assad regime's army and security forces have evacuated military bases, heading to Syria's coastal cities. Assad, what? They ain't messing with you, boy. Aleppo gone, Hama taken, Homs just fell. So, you know, those words, don't nobody over here really know unless you be digging into that stuff. But those are places over there, right? Aleppo, Hama, and Homs, right? And these rebels are taking over swiftly. So with rebels now storming towards Damascus, Assad is in full meltdown mode, pulling troops back to the capital and frantically reaching out to the west, which is United States, right? Rebels at Damascus door. After 13 years of brutal civil war, Assad's regime is unraveling. Rebels within miles of Damascus. Homs is on the brink, and his statues are toppling as protesters celebrate in the streets. His reign is over, right? His reign is over. They knocking down statues and everything like they ain't playing, right? Get up out of here. Yeah, now, right? Damn. So even some of his soldiers have ditched their post to join the crowd. Talk about a loyalty crisis, right? You can't trust nobody. Putin and Hezbollah, which is Ukraine and Iran. Putin and Hezbollah already got their own war going on. And we know Russia against Ukraine, Iran against Israel, right? So West officials, United States, West officials estimate he's got a week tops. Talk about what? United States like shit, you got like a week tops, bruh. But you know, we ain't gonna do nothing about it, bruh. Nope, we staying out of it, and the advice I can give you is get the hell out of there. You and your family, and you probably got about a week. They gonna destroy all of that. And they want your head. So, hey, what you gonna do, bruh? Flip a old coin. The nerve, right? The fucking nerve. Now, damn, this shit. So, United States officials tell CBS News that they expect the Syrian capital of Damascus to fall soon to advancing rebel forces from the north and the south. Now, we're going to come back to that. Hold on. Should I go ahead and do my other thing? Okay, let me just keep going. Pentagon confirms $988 million arms package for Ukraine. Insane. And that's ammunition for rocket systems, advanced drones, and vital equipment for repair and maintenance of artillery, tanks, and armored vehicles. But 5 days ago, people, they just gave them $700 million. Wow. Right? Wow. So, total chaos at Damascus airport as terrorists, put a T in front of there, take over major drama in Syria. Flight SYR9218 has gone off radar. They are thinking that this may have been carrying Assad and his family. Possible reasons of its being off the radar could include jamming, a tracking error, it was shot down, or a potential crash, right? Speculation is mounting, especially with no update on Assad's whereabouts. Where is he? Did he get shot down? I don't know. But Bashar al-Assad family statue destroyed. While people are celebrating, it's the celebration of the government's collapse. This is their government has collapsed. Now, let's get to this. Damascus. We know Damascus in the Bible, right? Yes, it is. Now, do anybody know what the Bible say about Damascus, first of all? Guess don't nobody know. I don't see no motherfucking comments. Do anybody know what the Bible say about Damascus? Right? Okay. The Bible says Damascus will be uninhabitable, right? The Bible says this ancient city that has been prosperous for generations will meet its time in history when it will be destroyed. But then, what follows after the destruction of Damascus? I just told y'all Damascus is no more. They ran the presidente up out of there. They have fallen. This is unprecedented times. Will the events of Isaiah 17 and the destruction of Damascus ignite the Ezekiel 38 war? This is another war. This war ain't happened yet, but it's a possibility. They said, will this initiate that? Because Damascus has failed. What a time to be alive. That's all I gotta say. Now, who is this? Amir Sarfati? Shit. Recently joined. Hold up. That's the wrong thing. Like shit, the prophecy of destruction. Okay. So right here is talking about the prophecy of the destruction of Damascus and the Ezekiel 38 war. Now, Isaiah, they say, well, this is in the Bible. Isaiah 17 is the thing that will ignite the whole region to bring about the Ezekiel 38 war. Isaiah 17 speaks of the utter destruction of Damascus to the point that it can no longer be inhabitable. And as you know, Damascus has never been destroyed to that point. And so, it's a future event, and it will happen. It's looking like that's what just happened. Now, let it be noted that Syria is well known for having a large storehouse of chemical weapons in the Middle East. This could be the reason for its destruction. Damascus. I wish that never happened. So anyway, again, we don't know precisely how Isaiah 17 and 1 will be fulfilled. Still, there is a convergence of events happening today that tie the destruction of Damascus, and the Ezekiel 38 prophecy together, leading to a situation of biblical proportions. Now, like it said, Damascus has never been destroyed. They ain't lying. We in unprecedented times like a mug. I see that. I said, hold up. But what do they say about Damascus in the Bible? When I seen that, I said, oh, damn. Yeah, man, it's getting crazy. Woo. Now, the Ezekiel war, This the big one though. The Ezekiel War, also known as the War of Gog and Magog, is a battle between Israel and coalition of nations led by Gog of Magog. Now see, that's why I was saying it's so many wars out here that it's hard to pinpoint which one you should pay attention to. The one I said was, don't keep your eyes on Israel. That's exactly what I said. You pay attention to all of them though, but extra attention to Israel. Extra attention. Looking like I was right. Coalition of nations led by Gog and Magog. That is described in chapters 38 and 39 of the Bible's book of Ezekiel. The war. The war takes place in the latter days against Israel, which has been restored from the sword and is unprepared for war. Gog and his armies from the north attack the mountains of Israel. God's intervention. God sends an earthquake, torrential rains, hail, fire, and sulfur to destroy Gog and his armies. God's victory. God's victory over Gog establishes a new temple where he will dwell with his people. Gog's burial. Gog is buried in the valley of Hamon Gog, where he will obstruct travelers for 7 months. Okay. Now, the Ezekiel War is a debated event in biblical prophecy. Some interpret the chapters as non-literal. See, that's what I be saying. I always said that the Bible, I don't take it literal. Everything in there is not literal. But anyway, while others believe they have historical fulfillment. Hey, man, whoever's believing historical fulfillment, I mean, hey, what it look like right now? You know what I'm saying? What it look like right now? Now, I had to find out. I said, well, who the hell is Gog and Magog, right? Gog and Magog are the tribes that were located in today's Europe, particularly the land beyond the Caucasus Mountains. Today it's Russia. Today it will be considered Russia. Now, whoever thought that hey, let's do this. Pause, goddammit. If you didn't think Caucasus Mountains was real, hey, who came from them Caucasus Mountains? Right. What? I'm gonna read that again. Get on damn. Russia. Gog and Magog are the tribes that were located in today's Europe, particularly the land beyond the Caucasus Mountains. Today's Russia. Alright? And what did Putin say? I mean, Putin, he showed you the black Jesus. He didn't show no black portrait of Jesus, the depiction of Jesus, and talk shit on it. No, he did not. He didn't say, well, look what I found. They're trying to say Jesus is black. No, he was letting you know, hey, this is what he looked like if he gonna look like something. Pay fucking attention. That's why one day I woke up one morning, I said, who is in the right and who is in the wrong? I don't care how it started all the way up to here. All I know is America ain't never been in the right. All right? Ain't never been in the damn right. Now, Persia is mentioned by name in the Bible 29 times. Persia changed its name to Iran in March of 1935. Whenever you read about Persia in the scriptures, you are reading about the land of modern day Iran. See how they changed their names and shit? See how they try to change Jesus' name and shit? Even how he looked? That's what they've been doing. They've been changing names and changing the way people originally looked. That could be possible why some of y'all is going through what y'all going through. You want to claim Israel? Well, look what's going on over there. Huh? That's what I thought. So keep on claiming it till your ass is no more. Now, that's what it say. Whenever you read about Persia, it's really Iran. Now, one of the Bible's most fascinating prophecies involves Persia, King Cyrus of Persia, to be exact. Okay, moving on. Motherfuckers getting their issue. Motherfuckers is getting their issue right now, okay? And this right here, what we seeing, this is God's plan. How about that? Now, I ran across something that says, are Gog and Magog giants? I don't know who would look that up, but they are guardians of London, right? They are guardians of London. Here they coupled with demons and gave birth to a race of giants whose descendants included Gog and Magog. Right? The effigies, or however you say that, of two giants were recorded in 1558 at the coronation of Elizabeth, the coronation or whatever of Elizabeth the First, I guess that was, and were described as Gog-Magog, the Albion, and Coronusus, the Briton, some shit. All right, so where in the Bible does it talk about Israel getting attacked? This is what will happen in that day, which is today. This is these days when Gog attacks the land of Israel. Now, I could have sworn it said Gog was Russia. Don't quote me on that though, and I just read it, but I deleted it. But anyway, off this phone. But anyway, this is what will happen in that day when Gog attacks the land of Israel. God is saying, my hot anger will be aroused, declares the sovereign Lord. In my zeal and fiery wrath, I declare that at that time there shall be a great earthquake in the land of Israel. So if we see Israel with a big, stupid ass, unprecedented earthquake, man. Hey, man. You can't tell me Revelation ain't real, man. You can't tell me it ain't. That's my favorite part of the Bible. If you want me to read some of that Bible, I'm reading Revelation. You can keep the rest, bruh. You can keep that. And it could be true. I don't know. But ain't none of that shit. Not even the creation is better than the last book, Revelation. No, it's not. Not in my opinion. This is what's never happened before. I ain't worried about what already happened. I want to see and you know, compare what in that Revelation and what we seeing right now. That's my thing. That's my thing right there. And if you was smart, your ass would do the same thing. Now, let's go here. In the Bible, Babylon. I said, who is Babylon? Because I know we always hear the stories of America is Babylon and stuff like that. I don't think so, right? You know they tell us any damn thing. So in the Bible, Babylon refers to an ancient Mesopotamian city that is often used symbolically as a representation of wickedness, rebellion against God, and worldly corruption, particularly due to its history of oppressing the Israelites. I don't think United States oppressed the Israelites. If anything, United States is supposed to defend Israel. You see what I'm saying? It can't be America. We're going to get to that, though. Particularly due to its history of compressing Israelite. It is most prominently mentioned in the book of Revelation as Babylon the Great, or the whore of Babylon, symbolizing a powerful, corrupt world system opposed to God's will. All right, key points about Babylon in the Bible. The origin of the story. According to Genesis, Babylon is linked to the Tower of Babel, where people attempted to build a tower reaching to heaven, leading God to confuse their languages and scatter them across the earth. So, trying to build a tower, like Stairway to Heaven type shit, it sounds ridiculous. All the way up to the sky, all the way past that. It sounds just as ridiculous as Elon Musk trying to inhabit Mars. It's like, who would think of that? Like, who would think to make stairs that go all the way to heaven? Literally to heaven. Who would ever think to say, oh, I'm going to make Mars inhabitable? What the fuck is you on? Elon motherfucking Musk. That's what I'm saying. It's just as ridiculous as this. And then I got to thinking, like they say, there's nothing new up under the sun. This is all repeated nonsense. It's all repeated nonsense. Oh, I had an email. But anyway, it's all repeated nonsense in modern day time. And how we think today, how we perceive today. But anyway, go on. I'm going to keep going. All right. So, historical context. In the Bible, Babylon is often associated with the Babylonian Empire, which conquered Jerusalem and exiled the Jewish people. I didn't even mean to say that, but yeah, I would have rather spelt that out. So, who knows who did that? Who took over JWs and shit like that? I don't think it was America. Think about it. Could it possibly be Russia, bruh? Anyway, symbolic meaning of it, due to its history of power and corruption, Babylon is used metaphorically to represent any powerful entity that opposes God and his people. All right. So let's do this. So, why is the dragon so angry in Revelation? Right. Now so the dragon, when I was saying the dragon is China, which it does fall up under dragon, just like Russia falls up under bear. But you got to read the scriptures. That's why they tell you that shit. Don't just believe shit. Why is the dragon so angry in Revelation? Now he and his angels no longer have this access and are cast down to earth. They talking about Lucifer, Satan, the devil. You see what I'm talking about? He the dragon. Realizing the significance of this event, Satan the dragon now has great wrath because he knows that he has a short time. And that's Revelation 12:12. You want to check it out? Before Christ returns to establish the kingdom of God on earth. All right. Now, in the Bible, the bear. So I had to look up the bear. And it says in Revelation 13:2 is a symbolic representation of the Medo-Persians, right? An ancient empire that joined forces with the Persians to defeat Babylon. God damn it. You know how they've been changing names, so it still sounds like China and Russia like a motherfucker. And it still could possibly be. And Babylon could possibly be America in this time. So I'm going to stick to that. That's just my belief. I'm going to stick to that because this is a different era. This different time. They already been changing their names over the years and shit. And if you don't know, if you don't research and shit like that and find the origin, that's why it's so important to always find out the origin of things. And then go forth because they trick you just like that. All right. Trick your ass just like that. But the needs of the modern world have produced a new body of apocalyptic literature in which Gog and Magog are identified as communist Russia and China. See? I forgot to say that. See, it still had me thinking, no, that's Russia and China. See? Even it's saying it. But the needs of the modern world, we in a whole new era. It's Russia and China, allegedly. It is Russia and China. Now, whoever it was then, that's who it was. But it's Russian. It's known for being Russia and China right now. And those are the ones that joined forces and took out Babylon, which will be us, America. Insane, people, right? Insane. Now, in Revelation 17, Babylon refers to a symbolic figure, often called the Whore of Babylon, representing a corrupt and powerful religious system that is seen as a major persecutor of Christians, with many interpreting it as a representation of the Roman Empire due to its historical association with idolatry and oppression. It is not meant to be a literal reference to the ancient city of Babylon, but rather a symbol of a worldly power that seduces people with false teachings and practices. Key points about Babylon in Revelation 17. Symbolic representation. Babylon is depicted as a woman sitting on a beast, dressed in luxurious clothing, and holding a golden cup filled with the impurities of her prostitution, signifying her corrupting influence on the world. I don't know. Could that be Statue of Liberty? I could be reaching on that. I could be fucking reaching. I don't know. But yeah. Interpretation variations. While some scholars directly link Babylon to the ancient city of Rome, okay, moving on. Let's see here. The Bible mentions China as the land of Sinim. Sinim. China used to be Sinim. In Isaiah 49:12, the Bible also describes the Chinese people as descendants of Noah's son Ham and grandson Canaan. All right. But if you think back, wouldn't those be melanated beings then? So let's just keep going. However, most scholars today believe that the land of Sinim refers to Aswan, Aswan, in southern Egypt. Some scholars argue that the term could refer to China based on the literary context, the wording, and the phonetics of Sinim. In the past, many scholars identified the land with China. Some Bible prophecy students believe that Revelation 16:12 through 16 may refer to China in the end times. Then I looked up, where is the ancient land of Sinim? China. That's what it say. It say China. The most likely candidates for the land of Sinim does indeed seem to be China, although at that time there was no Chinese state, but rather a fragmented nation. So it could refer to the southern inhabitants, which according to Smith's Bible Dictionary, never heard of that, may be identified with the classical Sino, Sinoe. Interesting. So then, I got back on the Israel shit, and I'm like, you know what? Who are the Palestinians? The popular notion is that a Palestinian is a non-Jewish Arab Muslim who is indigenous to the land of Palestine in the Middle East. That's why I said who in the right and who in the wrong, because you got a lot of Americans over here that's got Palestine back, however you want to say it. Yeah. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong? And I tell you what, a lot of people aren't where they supposed to be. They fighting over land. It ain't about no damn money. They over there fighting for land, and we know this. But they fighting for land that ain't even yours. Damn it, you fighting over land that ain't yours. So whoever win that land, y'all can operate it how y'all want to. Right. That's the goal. Ain't even your damn land, though. What's up with that? Land is more important than money. That's just like when people say, I want my reparations, 40 acres and a mule. It said nothing about money. We want our land. People will argue with that. No, I want the money. Some people will say, no, give me the fucking land. Give me my motherfucking land. You see what I'm talking about? Shit. Well, anyway, we're going to keep going. What is the difference between JEWSs and Palestinians, right? Israel is the world's only JEWISH state. I don't know why you two don't like you really saying that. I don't know why. So that's why I'm spelling out. But anyway, located just east of the Mediterranean Sea, Palestinians, the Arab population that hails from the land Israel now controls. So it's been debated and argued that Israel allegedly stole Palestinians' land. All right? They stole it, right? Who they get that stealing from, right? Now, this referred to the territory as Palestine or Palestine and want to establish a state by that name on all or part of the same land. But Israel ain't trying to hear that. They want it all to be Israel, right? I get it. I fucking get it. Now, people, you want to make America great again, right? So Trump administration, they want to make America efficient again. They want to make America brilliant again. They want to make America honest again. They want to make America converse again. They want to make America secure again. They want to make America sensible again. They want to make America healthy again. They want to also make America literate again. They want to make America great again. They want to make America blessed again and make the United States and make us the United States again. But how can you do that when the origin of this shit you talking about making great? The only way you can make it great is if it goes back to its original owners. Message, that's the only way. Even the Bible say a new earth and a new heaven. Huh? That's why I don't see why people don't understand when they say make America great again, especially for us melanated beings. What America are they talking about? Because it's never been great for us. What are they talking about for real? You see what I'm saying? Because people are so hung up on the 2025 project. What is it? 2025. What about y'all forgetting about Project 2030? Right? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You forgetting about that? Right? Forgetting about that. So Damascus, though, I'm tripping off that. So this is why I really came on here, because of Damascus is allegedly is no more right now as far as the government take. And they tearing shit up too now. And it says, the Bible says Damascus will be uninhabitable, people. All right? That's never happened before. It just happened like overnight, people. They don't even know where Assad at, the damn president. He could be unalived. He might have could have got away. Who knows, right? And then that Damascus stuff that just happened, it's been prophesied that will bring on the Ezekiel 38 war. That's probably, I believe that's the Gog and Magog. That's the big kahuna right there. That's where we come in at. All right. But what did they say about Babylon? It was destroyed. Right? Yes. It was destroyed, people. Now, I don't know why they playing with Putin. They want this to happen, though. Putin damn hypersonic missile go over 7,000 miles per hour, bruh. You mean to tell me we ain't got nothing to stop that? Well, I think we need to start making some shit to stop it. What you think? Shit. I'm just saying. That's what I think. Hey, man. And let it be known that the Ezekiel War is also known as the War of Gog and Magog. And we know that's China and Russia. And that's a battle between Israel and a coalition of nations led by Gog and Magog. But Russia has troops. Well, they're back in Iran, right? And so is China. And so is China. So if we see Israel having some strange ass earthquake and they're going to say this is unprecedented, they had an earthquake, hey man, you already know what's going on, bro. Let's not play stupid, right? Let's not play stupid, right? And also, Gog and Magog are the tribes that were located in today's Europe. At first, they were in Europe. But even now, Putin don't care about no Europe. He said he with the shits with them too. All right, because they whoever joins NATO, Russia ain't messing with you. All right, Russia is not messing with you, man. All right, I think that's all I had. Yeah, I think that's all I had. But I got on here for real for people to pay attention to what just happened with Damascus, and that is in the Bible. And one thing about Damascus, it didn't change its name. It stayed Damascus. Right? It looking like China changed their name, Russia changed their name over time. Yeah. Strange, huh? I thought so. Strange times we live in. All right? And that's on the real. That's a for sure right now. But I will making sure I didn't leave nothing out. Okay, so it was once said, in conclusion to this video, it's easier to fool someone than convince them that they have been fooled, right? Check it out, right? It's easier to fool someone than convince them that they have been fooled. And it's also been said that a liar is worse than a thief, because a thief is after your belongings, but a liar is after your reality. Say what now? What you say there, not Chuck? What you say there, not Chuck, right? A liar is worse than a thief, because a thief is after your belongings, but a liar is after your reality.